Welcome back to the PSN podcast. I'm Sam Snyder here with 3 volleyball players, Lucy, Autumn, Monica, and Sean. Tell us about the season.
We had quite a successful season, I would say. We grew a lot as a team, and we learned how to develop with our new additions and just progress with the pieces that we already had.
And we made it to quarterfinals of states, which is really exciting. Not the same position as we were last year. Or wait, where did we end up last year?
One round further,
but I feel like the chemistry of the team was stronger this year, so that's what's important in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Did you guys win aces? Or you went to
no.
Second place. Got it.
We got second place.
Second, which is basically first place.
What do you think you need to improve on next year to make a further run in states and aces?
you want to take that?
Oh yeah, I got it.
I think we're losing a lot of really valuable talent after the season. We're graduating 4 seniors, and we're losing our starting setter. So I think there's going to be a really big shift in the dynamic of the team, but I don't think that we should necessarily, especially the girls that are going to be returning, should really be holding themselves to any less of a standard, because I think we should still be fighting and playing as hard or as well, and even stepping up for the players that we're losing. I think we're gonna have a lot of work to do, but I think we can be successful in that.
Yeah, and from a coach's perspective, what I would say is we definitely have to have a re-emphasis on our process moving forward into next year on player development, and really just overemphasizing going through everything that we can, doing things the right way. This year, like she said, we were very senior heavy, which means you guys really understood what your assignments were, so it wasn't as focused on going through processes. It was more of next level things and how we can start to think the game a little bit better. I think moving forward next year, it's getting girls that don't have a lot of experience to a place where they can feel comfortable while they get that experience.
How would you describe the team's play style and chemistry on the floor and in the locker room?
Play style. What does play style mean?
Your style of play and
Wow.
any strategies you have in game.
Well, we like to run something called a harden, where the outside comes into the middle and hits instead of the middle, and it's really fun. That's a pretty cool play style. I would say, I don't know if this falls under the category of play style, but we're a pretty scrappy team. I would say that's our best quality for sure, because we're so close. We have a lot of chemistry on the court, so we're willing to go for the ball a lot, and that's really nice.
Yeah, I think we are a group of really hardworking, dedicated people, and I think that overall everyone has chemistry on the court and off the court, and just having friendships with your teammates off the court just translates into how we play.
I would say from a play style perspective, this year we played a really defensive oriented approach. So really what our goal was on a game-to-game basis was to funnel the ball into areas where we knew we had really strong passers, especially those of the seniors in the back row, played really good defense. We wanted to make sure the ball was going to them as often as possible and continue to make the game as predictable as we could with our block, moving our formations, to give our passers the best avenues they could to reduce the amount of movement that they needed to have defensively, which turned into quality offense because we had a mobile setter who was able to run around, make a lot of good plays, makes our offense generated from our defense.
Nice. What would you say the most memorable moment of the season was?
I would say it was our first set against St. Anne's. We were the second game. We were really ready to come back and beat St. Anne's, and I think that really showed in our first set. I would say it was a similar vibe to the set against, I forget what school it was, Spence, where we crushed them. It was 25-12. And it was 7. Super unexpected, but we had the best energy. Didn't really carry it throughout the game, but those first sets in both those games were really fun.
I think just like we have a lot of like little moments of joy that just like make the team so special, and those are like the things that we remember, and not like running a mile during practice or anything like that.
Also, we went to Clark's together for brunch,
Yeah.
which was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't think I've ever laughed more than I have like throughout this season. Like genuinely, the amount of times that I think I was like on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that in itself is just very memorable. And I agree. Like the first set against St. Anne's, like especially being in such like an overwhelming environment of St. Anne's students, like I think our energy really, and just the way we were playing and the way we were like connected on the court, really kind of like shut them up for a while, and we like were able to do what we did, and you know we didn't win the game, but I think it was still a game to be proud of the way we played.
I agree.
I've noticed how you guys like after a win point, we'll go to the middle and celebrate. What are some of your favorite celebrations after a point?
That's a great question. My favorite, this is a rare one, but, my favorite team one is when someone gets an ace and we do like the bowling ball and everyone falls.
Yeah.
My favorite one personally is when I get a kill and then everyone forms like a line and I gritty, but that hasn't happened in a while. So I would say overall the bowling pin. What about you?
I mean, I really like the bowling pin, but I also like just like our ace cheer. I think it's just like fun. It just brings everyone together, especially like after an ace. It's like a big point. So just like acknowledging it and just like here, like we're gonna give it to you again. So
Yeah. I think we've also just like in general done a really good job at getting in sync. Like I don't know. I think it just makes it so much better.
oh, I also like. We only did this for like our last 2 games, but our like slow clap like PPPAC one, that one's like
It's
actually really
intimidating.
good.
Yeah.
Who usually gets aux on the bus?
We don't get aux.
Really?
Because we don't get buses.
So you don't get, haven't gone aux or a bus in a while.
Is there like a team hype up song that you guys usually listen to?
I feel like there's not like
I
one
think-
song that we have.
I mean, we usually like to do acapella because we don't have aux.
So we sing a lot of like Pitch Perfect. It's like
We've gone kind of crazy without aux.
yeah.
Sean, could you rate the 3 funniest players on the team?
You put me in a tough
my
spot.
God.
Three
Oh my God.
funniest players. In no
What's
particular
it?
order. No particular order. I would say Kira's in the top 3.
Totally.
Olivia's also in the top 3, intentionally or unintentionally. And third, that's really tough. I would say it's kind of a toss-up between Natalie and Monica.
Aww.
No Lebowski?
Oh, stop. You need to
But
put her in there. That's not even the question.
Again, really tough question. Charlotte is really funny as well. So.
Yeah.
But I would say that she has a very similar humor style to Kira, and Kira's just a little bit funnier. She's just a little more seasoned on the team. So.
Kara has such good like comedic timing.
All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.